Well, the federal government gets to continue not doing its job. Extraordinary. On another matter, with this administration, this president, post-racial, post-partisan, post-common sense, post-American interest, what's the upside of writing a 2,000-page bill? Well, you can put in almost anything you want, sneak it in, and that's just exactly what President Obama and the Democratic leadership did. Take, for example, Section 342 of the Financial Regulation Bill, now law, declaring race and gender employment ratios, if not quotas, must be observed by private financial institutions doing business with the government. In a major power grab that inserts race and gender quotas into America's financial industry, that section sets up 20 offices of, are you ready, minority and women inclusion. Where is this being covered in the national liberal lamestream media? The Treasury, the FDIC, the Federal Housing Finance Agency, the outfit that runs Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, the 12 Federal Reserve Banks, the Board of Governors of the Fed, the National Credit Union Administration, Comptroller of the Currency, the Securities and Exchange Commission, the new Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, all get their own office of minority and women inclusion. Is this president trying to make everything about race in this country? Well, I love it, because they decided the ratios are critically important, right? I mean, that's the deal. So you got to have the right ratios. Wow. So what we did is we checked something. We checked to see what we wanted to make sure the entire federal workforce was complying with the ratios. Here's what we find. This is the official Lou Dobbs Show report on racial ratios. I have this to report, Mr. President, Madam Speaker, Mr. Majority Leader. The composition of the federal workforce by ethnicity, race, fiscal years 1976 to 2008. Shows here, as of 2008, 18% of the federal employees are African American. We have a discrepancy because in the broader population, African Americans only comprise 10% of the workforce. We have another problem. The whites comprise 70.7% of the broader workforce. But in the federal government, they only comprise 66.5%. Madam Speaker, Mr. President, Mr. Majority Leader, we got a problem. We got to have some serious adjustments. I mean, come on. Is anything so stupid as that? When are we going to say enough with this crap, this racial politics crap? It's nuts. It's demeaning. It's unworthy of this great democratic republic. And I'm sick and tired of hearing some lame brain talk about race instead of talking about what we should be talking about, which is building bridges, coming together, speaking one language, enjoying one culture and one heritage as Americans. I'm sorry. Those of you who don't want to be Americans, those of you who don't want to be regarded first and foremost as an American, and I don't care whether you're white, black, Asian, Hispanic, you got a problem. Because in this country, we are first and foremost Americans. We are committed through our national ideals, our national laws, our founding documents to equality, to one people, e pluribus unum, from many one,